Alright, so this team right here, I put it together because I heard there was a whole bunch of undead AoE teams out right now, because if you get 5 wins during the event for the pet battle experience, you get like a mega stone or something. So I put together a team that specifically counters the Graves teams very, very well, and I haven't been running into them like at all today. So I don't get why everyone's complaining about it. I never actually run into these teams everyone says they run into all the time. But I guess that's just because I pet battle more than those people, and I always switch into my counter teams whenever I run into them, because there's always a chance I'll go against the same people over and over. But I've been going against a lot of different people today. Anyways, enough about that. How does this team actually counter it? Well, we've got the Fiendish Imp. He goes out first most of the time, throws up Immolation, and just switches them out with Nethergate. Usually Nethergate first, and then I can Immolation while they try to switch or do whatever the hell they want. That way he heals up in the back row. He still gets hit really hard by those undead AoE cleaves, but he should be able to heal up for a lot of it, thanks to his Humanoid Racial and Immolation. And then I've got the Highlands Skunk, who has Bleat. He's able to heal up. Basically, if you're going against an AoE team, Bleat will heal up for like 630 health, which is a little bit more than any AoE, so it kind of counters really soft AoEs, and it can counter like a hard AoE with just one ability, so it's nice. But Haunting Song does the same thing but better. That's why I've also got the Frostwolf Pup in here, because he also has an anti-AoE heal, which is really damn good. Plus the Highland Skunk, he can reduce the damage if you can predict an AoE by 50%, which is pretty nice. He can also break decoys with Flurry and destroy undeads with Flurry, so Highland Skunk's really great because he has an anti-AoE heal. He can reduce the damage of AoEs. You can also just take a really nice heal if you want as well, but I wanted to try out Rake because I thought that'd be good for predicting Graves, because usually they're just going to go straight into their Grave Destruction and then Bone Storm, so you can just reduce damage by one of those by 50%. Although I think it only works on like one ability. I took Rake to try it out, but I didn't actually run into any AoE teams, so whatever. And then Frostwolf Ghostpup, he just hits really hard. He's the strongest Haunting Song user in the game, but there's only 2 of them, and he has like he's only power type that actually uses Haunting Song, but then again, there's only 2 of them. He also hits really hard. He's the hardest hitting Ghostly Bite user, which is actually a big deal because Ghostly Bite hits pretty hard. And he has a critter type ability, and he's undead, so he has that great undead racial. He has a critter ability, so he hits really hard against undeads, so he's just a really nice tier 1 pet. Same with the Fiendish Imp. And then I got my Highland Skunk, who's a tier 2. Alright, first team, no Graves. Okay, I guess I can start off with my Fiendish Imp then. Not that I wasn't going to start off with any other pet. I'm going to go straight into Nethergate, switch him out, screw with his strategy a little bit. The Garden Lane, huh? If he stays in on the Garden Lane, I'm still going to put up Immolation anyway. It lasts 10 turns. Oh! Hawkeye, huh? Okay. Not like Hawkeye is all that bad or anything. It does give him a really high chance to crit, but I'm going to tear him apart with a Ghostly Bite. Look at all that damage. I'm just sticking on caster. Damn, 3 crits out of that. Not half bad. Totally worth using the Hawkeye for that shit. Alright, let's just get off one little scratch. I guess that didn't work out anywhere near as well as I thought it would. And I should be able to kill with my Fiendish Imp. Dang, I didn't think my Ghostly Pup would die so quick to him. Oh shit. Oh, he went for a stun. Okay. I'm not sure why he went for a stun. But yay me, I guess. Because the stun benefits me a lot more than it does him. Servant of Demidas. Servant is going to be a pain in the ass. Let's switch him out. I don't want him to get off a Conflagrate on me. That's gonna hurt. Alright, now Immolation. And I think my Skunk will have the best time against that Lightning Shield. There goes his little thing. I'm going to go into a Rake, that way he deals less damage to me on his next turn. And then a couple of flurries. This should be able to kill him. Aw, damn it, it wasn't enough. Oh well, one more flurry should be enough to kill him. And then I'll die to Scorched Earth, and then it's just going to be Fiendish Imp versus the Fell Flame. Wow. I didn't think the Guardling would screw me over as hard as it did. I was 100% expecting a Sandstorm. I don't think I've ever seen nothing but crits from a Hawkeye before. I mean, a 75% increased chance to crit is pretty big, but still. Whoa, he doesn't have Conflagrate. I guess I was worried about nothing. I thought this would actually be kind of a tough matchup. Because if he had Conflagrate, he'd be able to do more damage than me. Fiendish Imp isn't about doing a lot of burst damage. He's more about doing lots of gradual damage. Wow, a Baneling. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. It's because it's kind of rare. Huh. This is interesting. Should I start off with my Fiendish Imp or go straight into Lance? Well, he doesn't have any AoE, so there's literally no reason not to start off with my Fiendish Imp. Just to screw them a little bit. Do a little extra damage, switch him out, maybe force another switch on him. Oh, there goes the Nether. Oh, great switch. He just let me do a lot of damage to him. Alright, now let's go into an Immolation. He's gonna burrow. Let's see, it does less damage to flying types, more damage to critters. So I can't switch into Lancer. But I can switch into Caster. He works out just fine. And then I'll just scratch and ignore Haunting Song because he's not doing any AoE damage to me. And let's see, he has Bite. Ooh, for sure. For sure, Lancer's not coming in. I think one more scratch and I should be able to Ghostly Bite to finish him off. Yeah, one more Ghostly Bite. Let's see, instantly increases your speed by 100% for 2 rounds. Adrenaline Glands increases your crit by 50%. Oh, he predicted it. Went into the Celestial Dragon. Celestial Dragon's going to probably use a Moonfire right off the bat. Fiendish Imp's Nethergate is off cooldowns. I can just go into that and refresh my Immolation Shield while I'm at it. Because why not? I kind of want him to use Moonfire though, so I'm just going to refresh Immolation right now and see what he does. There we go. Extra healing. I'm not really sure if that carries over to my humanoid racial. I don't think it does actually. Oh well, whatever. Let's just switch him out. Baneling, huh? Ooh, if I switch into Caster right now, he's just gonna die. I also can't really switch into my skunk either. Boo. Oh, my mouse is being a little weird. Whatever, I don't need my mouse to pet battle. Oh well, I'll just stick it on this guy. Why not? I went first. Oh, I should have refreshed my Immolation right there. I wasn't thinking. We should be able to kill him. No probs. You know he totally has a type advantage. One more burn, just because I really don't want to switch into Caster and have him die to a Baneling for no reason. When I can just let my Fiendish Imp take a little bit of extra damage. Okay, so there's a chance he has Shadow Shock, which will kill me instantly. But there's also a chance he doesn't, so I'm just going to go into my Immolation. Oh. Well, he didn't have Shadow Shock, but Lash hit 3 times, which is almost just as bad. So, what I'm going to do is go into Caster, get off a scratch, and then Ghostly Bite on my turn of immunity. Oh damn, I'm getting wrecked by his tier 2 pets. Okay, Ghostly Bite should be able to finish him off unless he switches off into his Celestial Dragon. He's pretty smart about switching, so you never know. My Lancer is pretty damn fast though, so he should be able to kill him before he can get off a really high Celestial Blessing. Now all I have to do is deal with a below 50% Nether Ray. In which case, ooh, there's also a chance he has Bite. There's also a chance he doesn't, so just flurry away. Nope, he's got Arcane Blast. Okay, this should be an easy victory for Lancer. No big deal. I was all worried about nothing with my full health pet in the back row. Alright, looks like we've gotten all mechanical type pet team. So what I'm going to do is stick it on my Fiendish Imp until he dies. Because that's what Fiendish Imp does. I'm going to go straight into Immolation. Looks like he's going to go into Wind Up. He knows what he has to do. I'm going to switch him out. There goes the Dark Moon Tonk. Take a little bit of extra damage from that Immolation. And let's just spam Burn until I die. This is the best way to deal with an all-mechanical team. His team hits really hard though. Oh, that was bad. Shocking already hits really damn hard. Why did it have to crit too? Oh well, I should be able to get off a kill with one more hit. I mean, on my next turn, obviously, since he's a mechanical type. And Immolation doesn't do that much damage to kill him during this little turn of immunity. Alright, one more burn. I might want to switch him out, that way he'll heal up in the back row. Let's see, I should be able to do fine on my Lancer. There's a good chance he might die though. Or, I was going to go into my Frostwolf. Let's see if he goes into his wind up. He did. Alright, I'm going to go into a Haunting Song to try to heal up my Fiendish Imp a little bit. And I'm just going to save Ghostly Bite for when I die. Oh shit, that hit really hard. What's with this guy in crits today? He's like the crit machine. Critting like crazy. Alright, I'll be able to get off a Ghostly Bite, but if this doesn't kill him, it's just gonna be for nothing. Come on! Oh! Oh, this... Oh! I am so mad. What health? Oh, he's probably fucking laughing his ass off right now for living with one fucking health. Ugh. Ugh. How fast is he right now? It's really damn fast. He also doesn't have a wind up going. But he'll be able to get it off. I should be able to kill him. Unless he goes for like an explosion. Yeah, there we go. One little kill. Oh, that one health lived though. That was a pain in the ass. Let's go into Immolation for that sweet, sweet decoy. I guess I can just refresh Immolation. No, wait. If I just went for a fucking burn. Ugh. I could have done a little bit extra damage to him with that Immolation afterwards. Oh, that was dumb of me. Because the burn would have taken care of the decoy and then the Immolation would have finished it off. Ugh, that actually kind of hurt. Let's switch into Lancer for a little bit. And let's go into a Rake to decrease his damage a little bit. It should be off cooldown again for the Thunderbolt. That'll be coming up pretty soon. Ah, this guy and his crits, seriously. No, it's not going to be off cooldown for that Thunderbolt. I need to kill him before his Thunderbolt comes off cooldown. Which shouldn't be that big of a deal because freaking Immolation's hitting him for 100 damage every turn in the back row. And Lancer is faster than him. He's specifically on this team because he can break decoys and heal up against undead, so... Yeah, I guess... Oh, I sweated for nothing, but seriously, that one health live. Ugh.